Do this if your neck's tight.
Let's go.
Hey there, this is Coach Chris Wilson, and I'm here at the Criticalbench compound on my laptop out in the middle of the gym, not usually where I do a lot of my computer work, but I wanted to represent a position, a posture that so many of us find ourselves in on a regular basis. For hours at a time, I work at a computer. And even though it's in my back of my mind, like, hey, sit up, I don't want to hump back. My neck is bugging me, we give ourselves neck kinks and all kinds of neck pain and tightness and stiffness because we put ourselves in these ugly postures for long periods of time, whether we're driving in a car or we sleep wrong on our pillow or we're working on the computer or on our iPhone or something. And then we go to get out of that bad posture, and then we really start to notice, like, oh man, I got a neck kink, something's cracking or popping or something doesn't feel quite right. Well, it's just because we're probably sitting too darn long in that bad, ugly position. So I want to go over with you 3 simple things that you can do. So I'm going to stand up and get out of there. I'm going to stand up and do these. Right now, you can do these seated or standing, okay? Either one's fine. So right from where you work or where you find yourself sitting a lot in your day, you can do these 3 neck exercises. But I always like to go vertical whenever possible. If I'm trying to put myself in optimal posture, stand up. It's a good place to start. So I'll stand up, and there's these 3 you can do pretty much in any order. You don't have to do them in this order, but these 3 are really, really good for you and will help make a big difference in how your neck feels, okay? Number 1 I'm gonna show you is ear to shoulder. Ear to shoulder. So I'm standing nice and tall like this, and all I'm doing is it's actually 2 parts to it. So first is I'm finding like what my end range is. Like I'm trying to listen to my shoulder, right? So I'm going right ear to right shoulder. The other part of this movement is on the left side. I want to act like I'm kind of pushing the floor down, which is increasing tension in the left side neck muscle area, okay? So if I'm dropping my shoulder and really pushing downward, I'm creating more tension here by bringing my right ear to my right shoulder. Now, if you want to even intensify that slightly, you could even do this, where you're just assisting lightly. Now, don't be too aggressive. We're talking about the neck. So you want to be thoughtful and careful with these movements. And all I'm doing is I'm holding this for time. I would say at least 10, if not 20 seconds, and breathe nice and easy, and then just come back up. And you'll feel that when you release that and come back, you'll have a sensation most likely on that area where you were stretching that feels good. Because again, these muscles are tight. They're tight and they're weak, and they need to be worked on and developed and some TLC for them, right? So now I'm gonna left ear to left shoulder. Same thing though, I'm depressing the right side, I'm pushing downward so my right shoulder drops, and I'm listening now, right, to the left side, and then I'll go ahead and increase tension just slightly. Because sometimes you can just kind of breathe and relax into it better if you're assisting with the other hand. And just feeling that tension on the right side. You can do this. I usually close my eyes because it gives me more of a relaxed state. And just try to breathe easy and then let go and just come out of it nice and easy. Now you might get some snap, crackle, pop out of that. I know I do sometimes. And that's totally normal. As long as there's not pain associated with it, you're gonna hear some noises. And that's just part of life when we move joints and we move certain parts of the body. You get some snap, crackle, pops. Now, before I go to movement number 2 and 3, I wanna make you aware of something that I have sitting here right next to my computer. It's always in my face. Forward head posture fix. The reason I show this to you is because I've stolen some of these vital neck movements from this program, and it's a really quick routine that you can do It's a sequential method, so it's a sequential flow of movements to help restore life and vitality and health to this part of our body, which is put under massive tension and put into really bad positions and poor posture all hours of the day into the late evening hours when we're still watching TV, we're still on our iPhones and our tablets, and our necks are still cranked. So the best thing you can do is do a series of movements that only take minutes at a time to do and help restore some good posture and some blood flow and all the things that you need for the neck area. So if you're interested in the Forward Head Posture Fix program, go to the pinned comment below this video once you're done watching what the other two moves are, and you can find out more about this program that's so helpful and has helped thousands of people get out of neck pain and start to restore good posture. So what we're going to do here for exercise number 2, we can call them exercises. They're really just simple movement patterns for the neck, right, or stretches. So we've already done the side to side. Now what we're going to do, this is another 2-part kind of movement. We're going to do chin to clavicle, but we're also going to be looking down. And you can do more assistance here with the other arm. So first what I'm doing, if my head is straight out, I'm going to just bring my chin pretty much maximum range of motion to the one side. So I'm going as far to the right as I can, and then I'm dipping my chin down to my clavicle, the bone that's right here that connects to the shoulder. So I'm turned, I'm down, and then again, I'm going to depress and push away on the opposite side to increase tension on the neck area. So I'm over, down, and then I can assist. Now, I would recommend, again, holding that for at least 10, 15, 20 seconds or even more than that, or do multiple rounds of it. It's hard to speak from that position, as you can see, because my chin is into my shoulder and I'm trying to like relax into the motion. So let's go to the other direction. So I'm going left side, I'm going chin to clavicle. And you just feel that, man, that tension goes all the way up to the base of the skull. So you'll feel it almost like behind your ear, all the way down into your shoulder area. I mean, these muscles are long and they're overworked. They're in, some of them are in shortened positions for too long. Some of them are in lengthened positions for too long. And what we're trying to do is just restore some balance and some vitality to this area, and just some good motion, range of motion for the neck. Again, because we find ourselves in the bad posture for prolonged periods of time with limited movement or limited range of motion. So we're just robbing ourselves of what our neck is capable of. And we find that we have weak necks and weak muscles that surround and support our head, right? I think it's a pretty important part of the body, right, to keep in good shape, right? The head, the brain. So the neck is really super important. Now, the third exercise that I want to do, it's a little different. It's actually like a version of what you would do in the program, but it's my own version. I like to do half moons. And really what it is it's working the 360 degrees worth of movement, but you're breaking it up. So what I want to do here is I want to first drop the chin towards my chest and then let the neck, again, you're kind of going around the rim here, but just stay in a zone that's not too hard or too intense. We're just trying to stay in an area that feels good on our neck. Don't strain, don't hurt yourself. We're trying to help you, not hurt you. So chin down and then just go with your maximum range, comfortable range of motion, doing a neck roll, but you're only gonna go halfway. And then you're gonna roll it back. So we're just doing half your range here. So chin to chest, And you can hold that there for a second, which always feels good. And then roll just to the halfway point, 180 degrees, and then roll it back. Now you can, I would say, at least do 3 of those, if not 5, and then do the other side. And again, you might experience some little snap, crackle, pops on this one. And that's totally normal. Okay, so take your time with this. These are 3 movements that could really do a lot for you that don't require very much time at all. You could do it multiple times throughout your day. Like I just did, I stood up to do them because anytime you can go vertical, it's just better for you. Like getting up and going for a short walk after you eat lunch, getting up and going for, you know, a glass of water, whatever it is. Those little moments throughout your day on a regular basis, they add up to health, to optimal function for the body. And that's what we're trying to do, is restore the posture, give you back your good posture. Like kids have great posture because they haven't destroyed their bodies from years and years of bad posture. So let's bring back movement and going vertical as much as we possibly can so you don't get that turtleneck, that giraffe neck, that text or tech neck, which is just, you know, where you, all that bad form comes into the neck and we start ruining ourselves from the head down and creating humps on our neck and everything else. So I'm trying to help you out in that department. And there you go, 3 simple things that you can do right now to help that neck feel better. Now don't forget, in the pinned comment below is the Forward Head Posture Fix program. There's lots of reading there, and if you'd like to find out more about what you can do to help your neck, to help get out of bad posture and restore some health to that area of the body, definitely check out the program. I know you'll love it. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Critical Bench YouTube channel for more videos just like this, and leave us a comment or question below. I'd love to hear from you. We'll see you again in the next video.